Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome to the Chef Ava Marie Happy Hour podcast. I am your host, Chef Ava Marie. As we ring the new year, we have a two-part healthy living series. To kick things off, we have a vegan chef in the house. He is the owner and chef of Sky Cafe in Grand Avenue in South San Francisco, California. And he was a culinary great, and you will love this guy. And I first met him at the Cultural Arts performance at the South San Francisco Orange Park. So please welcome vegan chef Kenny Innis. Hello, Chef Kenny.
Thanks for having
How
me.
you doing?
Great. How are you?
Doing good. So what got you into cooking at what age?
I started cooking when I was a kid. My mom
Aw.
and dad, I would just cook around the house, and I lived in Iowa.
Oh, you're from Iowa.
Yeah. So I would have to go home at lunchtime from my school, even when I was in grade school. I was just talking about this yesterday with somebody, and I would go home and make myself food, and I just liked it. I always loved cooking, and that's really, I've always done it. And then when I was about 17, I turned vegetarian, and then there was nowhere to find vegetarian food, so I had to start cooking to survive.
Okay. Getting to that vegan question is, when did you start your culinary journey in the first place before you went vegan? We want to put that this way.
Yeah, so I would say, I always, like I said, I always cooked, and then for political and ethical reasons, when I was about 17 years old, I stopped eating meat. Except, I still took dairy and stuff. I wasn't vegan yet, but I was vegetarian, and I started cooking out of survival. And then I went to college, and I cooked through college, and I worked at a restaurant and stuff. And then after college, I went to India and lived there and studied music there. And I would say that when I was in India, that's really where my love for cooking really started to take off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And then when did what made you become vegan and why? Because I have friends who are vegetarian for many, many years, including a classmate of mine named Allie, and she's a musician, and she is really fantastic. And I actually known her since high school.
Awesome.
But I just don't know why you went vegan for a vegetarian. That's the question.
So, I had been vegetarian for a long time, and like I said, a lot of it was ethical reasons. Like, I really thought I was being better to animals and stuff,
Oh yeah.
and then but it also was for health reasons.
Good.
I had some skin problems, and I had, in my family, my grandmother died of colon cancer. My father died of it. And I always had a stomach ache. My sister had diverticulitis. There was just all these precursors to that, and I had stomach ache. As soon as I would eat, I would have a stomach ache, and that went on for me. I just thought that's the way it was going to be, and then I was gonna, eventually get sick, and that was going to be it. But I was in a long-term relationship with another chef, kind of famous vegan chef, Chef Reina, and she and me, we decided to go vegan together, and she was pushing me because she thought that might help my skin thing out, which it ultimately did. But the miracle really was my stomach, like 100% healed. Like within a week, I've never had a stomach ache again. I mean, that's just cutting out like trace amounts of dairy.
Oh yeah, less dairy is more, but in moderation. See?
Yeah. No, I mean, for me, like when I got off that completely, my body was able to not have that pain anymore. And
Good.
I don't have that problem at all anymore. So I feel like that was
Some people can. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, right. Yep. So
So I saw on Netflix series the Twin Experiment.
mhm.
There were I have twin best friends from Italian backgrounds. They're not vegan, and they're from South San Francisco. And I'm very proud of Miyoko Skinner and Chef Reina for putting this project together. Did you watch this documentary? Have you thought about that? What do you think?
I haven't seen it. I've people have brought it, have talked to me about it. Obviously, Reina's in there,
I'm
and
happy for her the last episode. She did gruff
oh yeah,
phenomenon.
yes, yeah, I'm happy for it too. And I think that I think that getting more information out like that is the what we need to do.
Oh yeah,
Get it out there. The truth is out there. And vegan is the way to go.
that's right. Veganism. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you have any good chefs from Vegan Mob? Tell us about the Guest Chef pop-up program.
Yeah, so I always have different chefs come in. I love sharing the space with other folks. I think it's important that we, as vegans, really support one another and kind of try to model what we do different than what so many restaurants come and go and all that stuff, and there's just so much competition, and I feel like that is something to leave to the old way of thinking, and like new way is that we have to be supportive of one another and open spaces for each other. And so that's what I try to do. And and everybody here at the restaurant, it's not just me, it's all they're all devoted to this kind of thing. So I've had the opportunity to have several people come in here and do pop-ups. I've got several more coming up.
Oh, wow.
And some different ones are in the works. I also have some performances coming up where I'll be teaming up with different chefs and doing special meals. I've got an Indian one coming up, North Indian cuisine coming up with someone.
Wow.
And but Toriano now is here Mondays and Tuesdays. He's getting ready to have another a food truck in South San Francisco, by the way, at the vegan
What?
drive-through. The vegan gas station across the street from Tanforan, right there.
Yes.
Now he's going to be getting in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully, I can announce
A parking lot? No way. I know he has a cookbook coming out. I heard he has a book.
Yeah, he's got that too. He's got it going on. Guy.
Good for him.
Yeah, I really love him and appreciate him.
I need to get that guy on the podcast on my show. He deserves to be highlighted.
Yeah, he's wonderful, and he's brought a lot of attention to veganism, and that's another great thing. I mean that's really the way it is. I had Chef Dom, who was a traveling chef. She was here for a while.
Yeah, she was sweet, and she was such a doll. What was her story like bringing vegan? Where is she originally from?
Well, she's from El Paso.
Texas. We love Texas there.
She got on that vegan what is it called? I'm drawing a blank right now. Vegan street fair, and which started out in LA, I believe, or San Diego or something. Now it's touring around the United States, and she got on that, and she's like I think the only chef to go to every one of the spaces that were there. So she's been traveling around doing that. And I think she's back in El Paso now. I think she fell in love and all that.
Yeah, that's her home. So
yeah.
So do you have exciting events coming up at Sky Cafe? I heard you have one coming up on Wednesday the 17th. Tell us more about it. I have it right here. And I got tickets for it.
No Beef Comedy, man. That's so I had the other, I guess about a month ago, I had the pleasure of, or maybe not quite a month, but close. I had the pleasure of meeting a few comics that were coming through here. And they're on tour with this guy, Felipe. And they're all outstanding people. I really like them. And I mentioned that I've been wanting to have a comedy night at the restaurant. and they're like, let's do it. So well, we're doing it, and I think it's gonna be, like these guys are all professional comics. We've got people that have Netflix shows that are, that are going to be
specials,
specials that are going to be coming through. So it's really exciting. I think it's going to be really outstanding, and this is our first one, so I'm really excited about that. And we'll see then how it develops after that. But I'm thinking at least, we'll do at least once a month. We'll do that. And then I also have, I always have jazz improv nights on Thursday where anybody can come bring an instrument and play. Fridays, my daughter plays. And yesterday I had other kids that came. It was awesome. So we do that on Friday. We're hopefully going to start doing that. And then this month, every Saturday, we have an Asian composer series going on.
Wow.
Chris Trinidad. And so it's just different composers and kind of new jazz music every Saturday. That's at 12. And then 12 to 3, and then or 2:30. And then Sunday we have jazz brunch, 12 to 3. And then we have a movie night coming up. We do movie nights once a month where it's $20 for a movie and a show. They're mostly educational films, vegan films. And
you're going to have to take my suggestion for your followers. You're going to have to take that for the Twin Experience. That's going to be your latest event.
I think we'll try to get that one. We'll see what happens with licensings and stuff like that.
Ask Miyoko first,
Yeah. Yeah, I got to check it out myself. So we'll
of course.
So we always have something going on. I try to make it a place where, vegans are always asking like, how do you meet other vegans, whatever. Well, you can meet other vegans here. You can.
Oh yeah, or just love them as non-vegans. I have non-vegan friends, so.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. We want everybody to feel welcome here, and but also it's a good place to kind of mingle and meet people that are kind of interested in spreading, good stuff for the planet, good stuff for ourselves. And
it's about the environment. That's right, about what's going on right now. So,
yeah.
So it was good chatting with you on the broadcast. You were a great guest on the show, part of the one out of 2 healthy living series.
Okay, great.
And we thank you. So come back anytime, okay?
Okay, thanks so much, Chef. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Chef Kenny, okay?
Okay, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
There he goes. You have to log out? Yeah.
I don't know how to log out.
We're live, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to figure this out. I'm not, okay.
Okay, thank you. So that was Chef Kenny. So this is a great kickstart to the new year. So I want to address a few important things before I let you go for today. December 18th, my father, William Martin Romero, has passed away. I dedicate this show to my dad, but I love you, Dad. But we are going to have a tribute to Dad series as well on the Chef Ava Marie Happy Hour podcast. On January 20th, we have Mayor James Coleman and Councilman Mark Adiego joining us live to talk about share stories about my daddy. So tune in January 20th at 11 a.m., okay? So see you later. Bye-bye.